have sound? I think we've got sound. Surely we've got sound. We do. Good evening, RGV Break 12:31. Afterdraft. It's taken us a day or so to get here, but the time has come to Afterdrafts. Woohoo! Everyone's piling onto the stream now. 3 boxes. Shit, I need sleeves because I'm here by myself. I need some toppies. Hopefully there are some. Yes. Alright. Welcome. Everyone coming on board. Alright, to give everyone a snapshot of how Afterdraft works, I'm going to open these 3 boxes. The cards will be on display. We will then run the draft. The draft will be people's names. And in that order of the draft, you can then pick your team. So if you pick number 1, you can have a look at the cards out there on display. With that information, you can pick the team you want. There is huge advantage for people already obviously knowing the cards that are out. And then you feel like you get a little bit of a reward for being in that number 1 pick. There will be a 2-minute clock. So for whatever reason, if you're not on stream or you haven't messaged me, I will pick best available / your PC. So for example, if you are an Essendon supporter and there is an Essendon Ruby and a Geelong Ruby out there as the headline card, I will pick Essendon for you, even though maybe the Geelong one might be slightly better. It's potato, if that is your PC team. But I will always pick best option based on what I would pick for myself. You know, I've kind of got a little bit of a clue, kind of. But look, it's a lot of fun. It's going to be fun as we open all these boxes, because in theory, you are live for all of them. I am here solo today, so I'm keeping an eye on the comments when they come through. If anyone has questions, feel free to ask. Let's rip these 3 boxes and get started on today's Afterdraft. First Afterdraft here at RGV since probably Prestige. Please remember my PC is GWS. Peck, I certainly will. That I can promise you. Hello, Mr. Blaze. How are you? Good evening. Hope you're excited for your first Afterdraft. Your lawyers have been in touch with me. I have confirmed to them that I will pick Collingwood for you if it comes out. Tim O'Donnell, IPC Pies. Sure, but look, for example, Tim, say you get pick 1 and you're not here, and there's a Collingwood base, but there's an Essendon red. Are you still wanting me to pick Collingwood for you? I think the answer is probably no. So I will always pick best available, unless it's a line ball decision, where I will pick your PC. Hello, Mr. Anderson. I think you would have seen a few Afterdrafts in your time. All right, 18 on stream. Let's get going. Good luck, everyone. Hopefully some monsters to force people into some decisions. Good luck. First box. First card, Elijah Hollands, 26 of 90 for the Gold Coast. I'm having to sleeve and toppy everything myself, so please bear with me. Alright, I think base we can start racking up at the bottom. Green 05, Dylan Moore. That's Hawthorn. No one has Hawthorn yet. You're live for all these cards, and that's the beauty of Afterdraft. Green can start off in the middle there. Jack Zeeble, 16 of 90, North Melbourne. So hopefully the reason we did 3 boxes was that there'll be enough of a spread that hopefully every team will get a card. That is the aim of the game. All right, second box. All right, Brisbane, Jack Gunston, 35 of 90. Again, no one knows who they have because the power is yours. Extra box if one team missed out. No, Peck. That's not how it works. Jade Gresham, St Kilda, 48 of 70. But if we do pull a Nick Dacos signature out, you know I'll chuck an extra box in there. And that could be huge for you guys. Oh, good little spread so far. 5 cards, 5 teams. Crom. Oh, 1 of 90! Rory Sloane. There we go. A decision could already be forcing someone to pick an 0-1 over perhaps something better. If you are a Crom collector, Rory Sloane, 0-1 of 90. 6 cards, 6 teams. This is what we want. Decisions. At the moment, pick one. Are they taking the green or are they taking the 0-1 Sloane? Oh, hello, Adam. Yes, card authority tonight, 8 o'clock. Oh, we got a signature! Signature here at Afterdraft, and we're early. Here we go. Oh, before then, 0-1 of 90, Callum Mills, Sydney, second 0-1. Bang! Here we go. 2 0-1s in the break and a signature about to come. Afterdraft is delivering 2 0-1s. Woohoo! Well, I feel like I've got a migraine coming on, Jenks, so that could be interesting too. Callan Ward, GWS, 55 of 70. All right. So far, no team double ups. That's what we want with Afterdraft. Actually, I think the Blues can probably go up here, can't they? Yep. All right. Afterdraft delivering. We have our first signature. Let's have a look at the number 31. We know that headband. It's for the Dogs. Aaron Norton, signature redemption. I think Doggies have hit the front now. Doggies will be probably the first pick of the break. You can go in there, Aaron. Card safe for you. Middle billing. Very nice. Afterdraft, it's alive and well. All right, next mini box. I legitimately do have a migraine coming on. It's not ideal. We are up to, what's left? There's 5 mini boxes left. Sydney, 65 of 90, first double up card. So now Sydney have 2 hits. One being an 0-1. Next card, Doggies, 06 of 70, Adam Treloar. Treloar can go up there. That's a low doggy, so Dogs now with 2 hits. Oh, this card's in demand. Connor Rosie, 42 of 90 for Port Adelaide. Everyone's wanting Rosie base. Could that help feature in Afterdraft? I think it might. All right, 5 mini boxes left. Do I have any 140 up? No, I don't. Fuck. All right, 5 mini boxes left. 2 from breaks. Awesome. Yeah, it's a massive card. All right. Next. Oh, we got another signature! Here we go! Afterdraft! Gold Coast! 62 of 90. Cho! Wow. This is all happening here. 01 signatures. This, Matty Anderson, you know the beauty of Afterdraft. Woohoo! West Coast, 55 of 70. Barras. Blue. I think that's first hit for West Coast. Yep, so West Coast are on the board. It's probably only my Mighty Tigers that actually haven't shown up yet. Let me turn that. All right, signature time. Let's look at the number. Number 10. Segura Maxi King, 10 of 35. The Saints are on the board with a signature redemption too. Woo! Here we go. Love it. I should have one-touched that, but whatever. I'm not going to redo it now. 2 signature redemption. Still 4 mini boxes left. If you get top pick, are you picking Norton or are you picking King? Woohoo! Beautiful. You think you take the Saints? All right. Hopefully you're in top pick there, Jimmy. GWS, number 10, Stephen Canelio. Giants already with a card, but now a second card in play. Oh my God, I really need to get some painkillers on board. Green, Cozzy Pickett, 28 of 55. Melbourne in play now. I think that's their first card. Hawthorn, Dylan Moore, 77 of 90. So double Dylan Moores. Two people are going to be walking away with a signature in this break. And 2 other people are going to be walking around with an 01. This is pretty good. This is what Afterdraft is all about. 3 mini boxes left. Can we get another sig? Can we be super greedy and get another one? Oh, it is! It's another signature! Fuck! Oh, draft, it's going off here! Here we go! 3 people are going to be getting signatures out of this break. This is unbelievable. 84 of 90, Braden Maynard. Wow. As you all know, boxes just come in as we buy them. I picked the first 3, and fair to say, these have been some nice ones people have sold to us. Jared Witt, 09 of 70, Gold Coast. Gold Coast now, a couple of cards. We've got a Rory Sloane and a Callum Mills base. So we've got 2 01s in play as well, Jimmy. All right, our next signature. Good luck, everyone. Let's have a look at the number. Looks 15. Giants, Tom Green. GWS in play. Not too many people would have thought GWS would be at least in the top 3 picks of the draft. But that is the beauty of Afterdraft. 3 signatures, 3 boxes. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let me get that up there. 01s can bookend. There we go. Look at that. 3 SIGs, 2 01s, 2 greens. Still 2 mini boxes left. Woo! This is a good break. Good break here for Afterdraft. Oh. Alright, next box. Ollie Hollands, 90 of 90 for Carlton. I think that might be Carlton's first card. Alright, so they're on the board now. Put that down there. Ah, green! Kochi! 35 of 55. Tigers now on the board too. They were running a bit lean. This is very stressful. The randomizer is going to be very important. But it's nice to know top 3 are all walking away from it with a SIG if they choose so. Brisbane, 71 of 90. Lockie Neal. 1 mini box left. How will the randomizer fall? Who will get top spot in Afterdraft? Afterdraft. All right. Last mini box before we go to the draft. Good luck, everyone. Don't know if I can really cheer for another SIG because I don't think that's possible, but no SIG again. I don't think I've seen any 2 SIGs per box. Melbourne, Brodie Grundy, 18 of 90. So I think that's 2 Melbourne cards now. Emerald Koch over a SIG. Well, that's a question people have to ask. For example, if someone's taking an Emerald Koch before a Connor Rosie, we know they're hard to get, Matty. That's the beautiful thing about Afterdraft. The decision is up to you. All right, next card. Blue, the package. Jake Stringer, 52 of 70. I think that's Essendon's first card too. There we go. So we're ticking off the boxes. Surely over the Rosie base. Well, you never know, Mr. Anderson. You never know. Dylan Moore, you're probably going to have to go down because Hawthorn are already represented. And our last card, McCartan, Sydney, 46 of 90. I feel like we've got another Sydney card. Yep, we've got Tom McCartan already. So there's 2 Tom McCartans, 3 Sydney cards, I believe. All right, Afterdraft, the moment everyone's been waiting for. Let me clear a bit of space. And again, I have to do this on my own, so bear with me. This randomizer, as always, 7 times. I will post up the order once it is done. Let me switch to my other screen. Here we go. 7 times, as always, at Afterdraft headquarters here at RGB. We will spin the wheel. Top pick will then get to have their pick, and so forth, so forth. Good luck, everyone. Get excited if you're somewhere in that top 3 or 4, 3, 4, 5, 6 even. You're getting some nice cards. Good luck. Round 1, Vic Blaze at the top. Round 2, Mr. Anderson, the Wayne variety. Round 3, it's Pecky, GWS's #1 supporter. Round 4, Mr. Anderson, Wayne. Can he hold all these people off? Round 5, Andrew Worrell. Come from the clouds here to lead round 5. Round 6, Mr. Anderson. He's featured 3 times in 6 randomizers. Who will be at the top of the 7th spin? Good luck, everyone! Mr. Wayne Anderson! He dominated that randomizer, and he is now having first pick of the Afterdraft. Why is it not letting me copy? Hang on. Why are you not pasting? There we go. All right, let me switch back to my screen. I'll add the team list in here. All right. That is... What is going on here? Oh my God. Copy. Why are you not working? There we go. That is the draft order. All right. First pick, Mr. Anderson of the Wayne variety. Who would you like? Wayne Anderson, you are on the clock. 2 minutes. I need to get my timer running. This last time, 2 minutes. Wayne Anderson is picking the Dogs. All right. Let's see if that shows up on the screen. Hopefully it does. Yep. Wayne Anderson picks the Dogs. 1, 2. That's done. No worries. Steve Cullen. On you, my friend. Steve Cullen, next pick in the Afterdraft. Steve Cullen, Saints, please. No worries. St Kilda. St Kilda. Mr. David Tyquin, you are next. Pick 3 in the Afterdraft. Get these guys down here so they make more space. Sydney, Brisbane, Hawthorn. Giants. Who would have thought Giants would be pick 3 in the drafts? There we go. That's all the Giants cards, I believe. Rodney McGrath, you're next. Pick 4 in Afterdraft. What are the O1s? There is a Sydney, which then has 2 other base as well. And there is an Adelaide that has... So it's Rory Sloane 01. And then it's a Sydney Callum Mills. So Sydney has 2 other base. Adelaide do not have any other cards. That's right, Mr. Anderson. This is the elite thing about Afterdraft. I'll start my timer now, but you are online, so that's fine. So yeah, Sydney 01. Tick Richmond, no worries. I think it's just one Richmond card. No worries, Rodney. You have Tigers. John Jones. I'm not sure if John's online. He had jet lag yesterday. So I'll give him his 2 minutes. John Jones, if you are online. Now, I know John is a Melbourne collector. So, let me start my timer again. Cancel, start. If John does not respond in 2 minutes, so I'll give him ample time to respond, I will be picking Melbourne for him, which is a base and a green. I think that's it. Opposed to an 01 base. So 2 minutes for John Jones to give his pick. Yeah, I think Dees is actually probably value-wise in front as well. Hawthorn would be close because they've got a green and a base as well. But knowing that he is Melbourne, I will pick Melbourne for him. So I think it's pretty borderline. But yeah, I agree, Matty. It's pretty close. Yeah, Hawthorn's probably the only other one that I would say is a close argument. Afterdraft. It's the Sport of Kings. I guess while we just have a wait here for John to see who's going to respond, I hope you guys have all found it fun. Obviously, it makes breaks much easier when you go 3 for 3 with 6. That certainly makes life much easier. All right, down to 37 seconds. I will get Melbourne ready for the selection unless John pops up. Took too long to break. Yeah, look, it's been busy with the Matildas and stuff like that. And also, we dropped it pretty late on the night. So, I mean, if I dropped it tonight, it probably would have sold out. All right. I don't think John's going to appear with, so I am auto-picking Melbourne for John Jones. He will be thrilled with that. All right. Next pick, Ian Mills. Where's Melbourne? Where was Melbourne? All right. Fucking stop. There we go. Ian Mills, you are next pick in Afterdraft. Still a couple of 01s around. Green Hawks with also a green base. So some blues on the board. Gold Coast got a couple of hits. Ian Mills, you are next. Afterdraft. Ian Mills, I think I'm going to have to pick Hawthorn for you with a green and a base. It's probably the pick. Ian Mills, thank you, Mr. Anderson, for tagging. Yeah, I'm on my own, so I probably should have been doing that as well. Ian Mills, you are on the clock. 50 seconds left. Or you will be auto-picked Hawthorn with a low green Dylan Moore and a Dylan Moore base. Ian Mills, where are you after draft? Card Authority tonight, ladies and gents, 8 p.m. Jenks and I'll be talking about everything Gem. Obviously, there's going to be a bit to talk about. There's going to be lots of questions, no doubt. Yep, agree, Mr. Anderson. Agree. It gets a little trickier as we get a bit deeper, but I think with an Emerald, that's an easy call. All right, we will auto-pick for Ian unless he pops up in the next 10 seconds. All right, Ian Mills has been auto-picked for Hawthorn. Congratulations, Ian. We have Mr. Andrew Worrell. You are on the clock now, Mr. Worrell. So we have 3 blues left. Got a couple of 01s. Yes, I would probably lean to Sydney here as well, Rodney, with an 01 and 2 base. That would be my read on it as well. Decisions. Yeah, you've got Sydney with an 01 and 2 base. You've got Adelaide with just an 01. You got Gold Coast with a low blue plus 2 base. Or you can go right out the window and pick a Connor Rosie or something like that. But you have 1 minute, Mr. Worrell. Good to see you're online. Thank you. Brisbane, have a couple of base together. Or if you desperately need a Braden Maynard base, there is a Collingwood there for you. That is the beautiful thing about Afterdraft. Callum Mills. All right, so you've got Sydney, so that is 3 cards for you, Mr. Worrell. Congratulations, you have Sydney in Afterdraft. Cody Johnson, you are next in Afterdraft. Your clock will start once I reach over to my phone. Cody Mills. So I think here, no worries, mate. I think the Essendon red is probably stronger than the Rory Sloane base. Would everyone agree with that? I think Essendon is probably the pick there. It's a bit of a coin flip, but I would probably pick the Essendon blue versus the Adelaide 01. Oh, let me set my timer again. We are on the clock for Cody. Yeah, Rodney agrees. Yeah, it's close. Yeah, I think, you got to take the number to 70 over the number to 90, but it's close. It's close. I think I don't lose any sleep picking the Essendon base. Can someone tag Cody Johnson, please? Yeah, Connor Rosie base as well. Yeah. I think I've still got to pick a shorter number Victorian team insert over a base, though. One minute for Cody Johnson. Cody's name doesn't pop up. Let's see if I can tag it. Yep, I did. Cody Johnson, you are on the clock here. Essendon probably going to be the pick. Cody Johnson, your pick in Afterdraft. That's all right. I think next pick. All right, I'll give it a couple of seconds because I did tag a little bit later. And it came down from 10, Cody, and then I'm going to pick you Essendon, Jake Stringer, 52 of 70, blue insert. If you don't pop up the next couple of seconds. All right, congratulations, Cody Johnson. You have a Jake Stringer blue, 52 of 70. Jimmy Lawson, you are up, my friend. Your pick in Afterdraft. We have an 01 Rory Sloane. We have a Connor Rosie base. We have a couple of blues, with Gold Coast having a couple of base as well. Jimmy Lawson, you are on the clock. You can tag Jimmy. I think this is an easy pick. I think this is Rory Sloane here. I think that is better than Rory Sloane 01 will probably be the pick for Jimmy Lawson. Stronger than Gold Coast and stronger than West Coast. His beloved Saints are not there. Sloane, I need a more than I can think, Jimmy. Is that a confirmed? While I start typing it in. Congratulations, Mr. Lawson. You've picked yourself up an 01 Rory Sloane. Luke Robinson. You are on the clock. Luke Robertson. Phone a friend. Luke Robertson, you are on the clock for your pick. This is very close. I I know you're not probably going to like me for saying this, Mr. Anderson, but I think Connor Rosie is probably above the Jared Witts and the Tom Barras. Even with Gold Coast with 3 cards, I think the Connor Rosie is above. Happy for people's feedback, but I think that is probably above. Thank you. Low 70. Yeah, I wish I could sell that for you, but I think in good conscience, Mr. Anderson, I do have to pick Port Adelaide. It's the way the cookie crumbles, though. But Luke Robinson has 40 seconds if he has a different opinion. Maybe he's a Gold Coast fan. Maybe he's a Brisbane fan. Maybe he is a Carlton man and wants a 90 of 90. I'm not sure. Port? No worries at all. Congratulations, Luke. You have picked yourself up a Connor Rosie. Mr. Anderson of the Matthew variety, you are up, my friend. I feel like after that, you need to take Gold Coast. I know. Look, after draft, we always know that it gets a little slow at the end as people drop off a little bit. But that's why we always do the drafting on the same time as we do the break. Otherwise, it's just really hard. Mr. Anderson. The Blues card is an Oliver Hollands 90 of 90. Well, there's a Collingwood base 84 of 90. Well, Gold Coast have 3 cards, a blue and 2 base. Brisbane have 2 base as well. Well, that's why we always put the proviso in that we will pick. But yes, pays to watch Afterdraft. If I wasn't watching, what would I pick? I would pick Gold Coast here. A blue with 2 cards, with 2 base as well. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty close between then a Collingwood base or a Carlton base. But I still think, yeah, Collingwood, Gold Coast have a small edge. Yeah, I think that's the right pick, Mr. Anderson. All right. Wayne Anderson, Matthew Anderson's dad. Your pick, sir. Mr. Anderson. You got a West Coast blue. You've got Carlton base, Collingwood base, or 2 Brisbane cards. There's an Elijah Collins, and there's a Chol, and there's the Jared Witts blue. Mr. Wayne Anderson, your pick. I know you're on the stream. Pies, no worries at all, mate. You have Collingwood. Congratulations. Tim O'Donnell, your pick. Mr. Tim O'Donnell. Haven't seen your name in the thread yet, but hopefully you are around. Tim O'Donnell, your pick in the Afterdraft. Lions have 2 base. Yes, they do. They do have 2 base, correct. Two base for Brisbane. Jack Gunston and Lockie Neal. Lions for Tim O'Donnell. Mr. Wayne Anderson. Wayne Anderson, you are up next. Yeah, Pecky, I think you're going to miss out, Pecky. I'm sorry. So, Mr. Blaze, unfortunately. Mr. Wayne Anderson, your pick. You've got a North base, you've got a Carlton base, or a West Coast blue. Ian Mills, you got Hawthorn. So you picked up a green and a base. You were auto-picked. West Coast for Mr. Wayne Anderson. Michael Ferricane. Absolutely. That's a good thing about Afterdraft. It gives you feel like you've got a lot more reward for being in the top pick. Michael picks Carlton, and Shawnee Dean will get North Melbourne. All right, congratulations, everyone. Thank you very much for being part of our first Afterdraft. We will try to do another one again. Hopefully it feels a little bit quicker. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy your evening. Tune in, Card Authority, 8 p.m. tonight. What you missed is 3 boxes, 3-6. Yes, that's right. Yeah, Fremantle missed, and it must be Geelong. Geelong and Fremantle both missed. No worries, guys. Thank you. Have a good evening, and we will catch you soon here at RGV. 8 o'clock, Card Authority tonight.